Okay, this is for anybody that's new to this game, American Truck Simulator. Okay, I've had a lot of people asking me questions on how mods work, how the game plays, convoys, things like that. So I'm going to give another rundown. This is the beginning of the game. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you mod order that I run my mods. Every mod is different. If you run mods depend on what you want to run most in the game. So, wait for this to load up here. Okay, we're going to speed it up by enter, push enter again, and I'm going to push enter again. Now, I'm into the game here. These are my mods that we run in a modded convoy. And I've been told these are paid. Some are paid mods, some are not. Coast to coast. I always been putting it down to the very bottom. It's first on the list. More cities, ATS expansions, Canada. This one here, B2.50. It works. Most other ones do not. Alaska. This is the north to the frontier. But this one here is the only one that I found to work on Alaska. You still have issues coming back on ferries or picking up loads from Alaska, bringing to the United States. You'll have problems with these maps. And if you have more than this, they will collide. Like I have up here at the very top another expansion on, let's go shoot up here. See, I got Washington expansion. This one here collides with the ATS expansion, so you have to find the orders, and this is one here I've been working on to get in this order, and you got to shuffle them around. Anytime you put a mod on, you'll have to put it in, take it off, put it in, take it out, in order to get these to interlink in the game so they run smoothly. So that's on these map mods. All the other mods for like hater belts, things like that, I got the Pagan. This is the actual paid mod through Pagan's site. Now, this one here is the actual hater belt here. These are all the extras. Okay, sound engines, things like that. This is the actual hater belt. This right here is the actual highway killer. These are paid mods, but if you join our convoy, we can get you these mods to run in our convoy as a group. We have all these are download mods, not from Steam. We actually download them into your drive. You put them in the folder just like you would on music. Okay, these are all download mods all the way up to here. We have all these here are trailer mods that we've added. Okay, you see, these are download mods. Okay, when it comes to the Steam mods, I'm going to give you a rundown on these. These are like a third party mods compared to the download mods. Download mods direct into your PC, you're playing it in the game. These are downloaded from Steam, they're like a third party. They're easier to download and put in order when you're running convoy mods with Steam. They automatically put them in and order and then takes them off whenever you try to join a convoy. Steam mods work this way. Download mods do not. You have to have them in the right order, and the only way to notify what order they go in is you have to do research, and you just got to keep putting them in, taking them out, putting them in, taking them out. Because these are from different web pages in different number orders in the when they process these. So they link up differently every time you take one on or put one off. Whichever way you go, once you get these in order where it doesn't crash your game. Now, once you get these in order where it doesn't crash your game, you can run these perfectly fine. Somebody else may not be able to run these in that order in the convoy. They'll keep getting kicked out because they're new to this mod order. So they would have to run it and then put these in your order that you're running these mods in order to join a convoy. Now once they're in order and you run these, the more times you run your mods, unless the game updates. When they update, you have to go back through and check your mods every day, every time you go. If these come up red, that means they did not update it. There's a reason for it not to be working. So, once you get these in order, you run it multiple times. You can get these mods to run smoothly in convoys, and more your group runs them, the smoother they run. Okay, that is 43 mods that I'm running. Many run over 100, but they're running Steam mods. They run, a lot of download mods. Download mods run smoother than the Steam mods when you're in the game or in a convoy. Downloads are just like boom, they're in your computer, you're running them. You're putting them in the folder, you're running them, putting them in here to run them over here. Anytime you put a mod on or you take a mod off, you have to activate your mods. Activate it, you go into the game, and this is for people who've been playing for many years. I mean, I've been playing for about a year now, and I've been struggling back and forth with these mods and trying to figure out what order they go in. That's what I've been doing in our group for convoys. I decide if the mod can be used or not used in convoys, if everybody can run them. When you join our convoys, these convoys are for a lot of newcomers. We keep it above 15 years old because we don't want younger kids in the convoys of people cussing and saying some bad, bad words. We don't want kids to have that in our convoy because it's just, we wouldn't want it for our kids. We wouldn't want it for somebody else's. So this is getting into the game. Now, once you get the mods in order, you have to go back out. Once you activate them, you have to leave the game again. So then you quit, because now you got them activated, but to be sure they're activated, you exit the game and then re-enter to log those mods in order. Then the more you do this, the more it registers in the game of what mod you're running and the order you're running them in. Press enter, enter, enter. Now you're into the game. Hit continue, because now it's registering in on my game settings. Everything is going to be logged in, and as you see, it's going faster and faster for load up. With the mods that we run the Hater Belt, the Highway Killer. We have all cab overs. We run doubles, low boys, triple low boys, single, double, triple low boys, double reefers, oversized loads, turntable dollies. We have it all in this. Okay, so then you go back into the game. Everything registers, and there you go. Now I am into this. Okay, the game is in. Now to join Convoy, you go to the Convoy lobby. Now it's going to change my play. If I join somebody else's that run these mods, it can change the gameplay when I go into it. And if you change mods, it will change your gameplay. So if you're in the middle of a load and you change a mod, be sure to be expected to lose that load. You ain't going to keep it unless you leave your mods as they are. If you add a map mod or something, you will lose your load that you were on destinations. These are the convoys that are up and running, and these are no mods. No mods, no mods. They're running mods, but I'm not matched with their mods. See, over here, not found, not found, not found. That is the mods that I run right here, and that is showing you that this server is absent on mods, not found. Okay, so all these, like these are running mods, these are each one of these that are in red is saying that there's no that they're running mods, but I'm not. My mods are absent. To find these, you go up here to adjust advanced filter, and you hit the season mods, and that's the only way you're going to see seasons mods that are inactive. Okay, you can go up here and hit this one, and these are the only, that would be the only servers that I can join. If I click this one, it'll come up there and it'll be in green. Most likely nobody is running, yeah, nobody's running my mods. There's not anybody in here at all that I can join. I am running, we run one of a kind, our mods, 43 of them, and we have everything. Okay, so back to here. Now if I went to here, these are, this is what my name would come up as, Lucky Fool, my mods, and these are the mods that I showed you that I run. And you can go back and pause it, and you can search them, look them up, or you can friend me on Steam is Lucky Fool 420, or you can friend me on Facebook, and that will help you get to where it needs. You can look up my name, but and you can send me a message on YouTube when I go live or whatever, and I can answer some of your guys' questions on how everything is running. Okay, I'm gonna I'll go ahead and I'll open up this convoy just so it gets you a rundown. Okay, now I'm in the convoy. Right now it is up and running. There we go. This would be my season search number. You can find anybody by this number in the lobby for convoys. You punch in these numbers. If their name don't come up, you punch in these numbers at the search. Okay, this will give you, now up here is where you would put in that number. You punch in, you have a buddy that has a session open, a server, he's hosting it, he went down here, he hosted it, and he can't find his name. You go into, he would have to go into your, on Discord or whatever, and message you that number that was up at the top, and he would have to punch that number in here, and then his name would pop up here like this. See how mine comes up? There it is, my convoy that I have up. This is telling you what mods that I am running, and this is the order that I'm running my mods in, from top to bottom. Now when you're in the mods, when you load your mods up, it will come up at the bottom. So my coast to coast was over here at the bottom. That's actually be the top here. That's the first mod I activate. Any maps, activate your coast to coast first, and this is the new one. Make sure you're up to date on your mods. A lot of mods don't get updated like they should, and they won't work. So I got the 2019 now. It's the newest one for coast to coast. They give you more cities on this one, expansions here, Canada, and Alaska. Those are the maps that I run. There's many, many more out there. If you put a bunch of maps, try to get the maps, you're filling in this where your game is not going to comprehend to run in a convoy. So minimize any of your mods on this side if your game is crashing. That is the key thing. You can't run everything you possibly want to be realistic in this simulator when they're trying to update, because these mods won't link in the game, especially in a convoy. So you make sure that you run minimum mods as possible and make sure they're in a smooth order, which you have to have somebody test them for you. And once you're in, convoys up, you're good to go. Now all I have to do is wait for somebody to join my convoy that have the mods, and it would be done that simple. So there it is, my load, and I can go here. Somebody who would join, they would click on my deal, go down here, take job, claim over here on this side their trailer to take my job in convoy. That is the rundown for new players. If you have any questions, like I said, you can message me, friend me on Steam, Lucky Fool 420, and I go back here again. We shall go to here, and I'll show you this here. Boop. There's Lucky Fool. I have a dragon right here. That is what you're looking for when you go to search name here. This is my number. You can friend me on Steam by 1-822-1-59165. Send me a friend request. I do not take ads. I only take messages that you type. You can call on Steam, things like that. Message me. Do not send me ads. I do not open ads. You get viruses that way. Stay away from them. That is a heads up to any newcomers into the game in Steam. Do not open anything other than just text messages. But that is how to friend me on Steam, and I could go from there to Discord and get you rounded up into our convoy. Like I said, you can get our mods if you run in our convoys, and then that is how you get them. And a lot of people are that way. They'll give you mods to run in their convoy, and then people leave their convoys and run their own in fun. But if you join in somebody's convoy that's paid for mods, you don't want to just take them and steal and run off. They give them to you for a reason. Y'all have a great day and drive safe.